Hello, it's Danielle Burnock from DanielleBurnock.com. Love yourself from Survive to Thrive, that lady on the internet who loves you today to talk to you about you can do just one thing, and just one thing is enough. And this is a real important thing to me because I learned this a number of years ago from an article in Prevention Magazine. And I love this wind blowing my hair in my face, but I'm doing one thing by being outside. I'll explain though. You see, I have these things in my hand, my little weight and my bottle of water, and that's also what I'm going to talk about. Because this whole do just one thing is, do you want to change your life? Do you struggle with, you don't drink enough water, you don't get enough exercise, you weigh too much, you eat too much, you want to write a book, you want to start a business, you want to grow a garden, you want to fill in the blank of whatever it is you want to do, you don't know how to relax. I remember years ago I read a book about I feel guilty when I relax. And did you know that that can be a trauma response? I know it was for me. Everything isn't a trauma response for everyone, but I talk about trauma, so I talk about trauma responses a lot. And being unable to relax and enjoy yourself and enjoy some leisure time is a trauma response. But so today I am outside taking a little break and enjoying the sun because I can, and because it's good for me, and because the vitamin D is good for me, to get away from my desk is good for me, and it's part of self-care, which is one of my core values as a victorious soul. So what is the deal with this weight and this bottle of water and this whole one thing? Well, the whole article was premised on everybody can do one thing because we get overwhelmed. Okay, I need to, lose weight. I need to write a book. I need to exercise more. I need to learn how to cook, or whatever it is that you, and then you have this big pile of things that you feel like you have to do, and you're like, I can't deal with that. And you walk away and do nothing. And so this is to find one thing you can do. Just one, because everyone can do one thing. So let's say you want to get healthier, you want to get stronger. Well, a number of years ago, I started doing weights, and I have this little 1 pound weight that's purple, and I have 2 of them, and I started doing little exercises with this 1 pound weight. And then after a while, I added a 5 pounder. Then I added a 10 pounder. Then I added a 15 pounder. And then a year and a half ago, I added a 20 pounder. And now I am able to do that every day and go through my entire routine. But it started with one thing of 1 pound on one day. So you can do one thing. So what's the other thing about the water? The water here I have because we need to drink water. Water is good for us. A lot of people don't like water. I love water. I've learned how to love water. And if you hate water, you can start by drinking 1 glass, 1 bottle, 1 water bottle. Doesn't have to be like mine and this, one from Kroger. Some people, they don't like the plastic bottles. So if you have a problem with that, fine. Get whatever container you have that you want and drink 1 container of water, 1 8-ounce glass. And then after, what it is after that one thing isn't hard anymore, it's just part of your life, like with the weight. Once these 1 pound weights were like, this is nothing, that's when I added the 5 pound weight, because I added one more thing. Because one thing wasn't a one anymore, so I added one thing. And so you work on one thing at a time. You add one thing you can do. And then the thought process comes rushing in, well, I need to do 25 things. But if you don't do any of them because you're so overwhelmed, nothing happens. But let's say you did one of those 25 and you never did the 24. You still did the one instead of letting all of them overwhelm you. So you can do one thing. What is one thing that is important to you? What is one thing you want to change in your life? One thing, and take one step to doing that, and do that every day until that one thing isn't a thing anymore. And then pick one thing to do from your next choices of things that you want to add or subtract or change in your life. One thing, and do that every day until it's not a thing. And then you add another one. And by the time a year goes by, you look back and you go, wow, I can't believe I did all those things. I read 15 books. I went jogging 25 times. I learned how to ride a bike. I learned how to roller skate. I wrote a book or whatever it is that it is you want to accomplish. So I share this with you because I love you and I want you to thrive in life. I want you to do what you dream. And I want you to accomplish, because we beat on ourselves when we don't do what we think is important. But you can do one thing at a time, whether it's drink water or whether it's get stronger in your body. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm Danielle Bernack from DanielleBernack.com. Love yourself from Survive to Thrive, that lady on the internet who loves you. Mwah.